This is Private Riley Robinson of the Altera Star Cruiser designation Aurora. The current date is August 2nd, 2182. The Aurora has been compromised. I repeat, we are stranded. Cause of detonation unknown. I now find myself on planet 4546b. After evacuation, my life pod fell planetside, and I am now greeted by an endless expanse of open ocean. My PDA reads foreign fauna detected. Survivability is unlikely, but plausible. The original plan as I knew it was a simple catapult maneuver, using this planet's gravitational pull to propel ourselves towards our intended destination. I am sending out a distress signal, and I've relayed this message through my PDA, but the signal can only cover so much distance. If you're hearing this, please make your way towards this position. End transmission. The current date is August 5th, 2182. It's been 3 days since the Aurora was compromised. This planet, it's incredibly resource-rich. I've managed to survive off the local flora and fauna, as well as being able to fabricate tools from shale and limestone deposits that have formed on the seafloor. Unfortunately, I have yet to make any radio contact with any other survivors of the crash. I managed to land in a relatively shallow biome, with very few fauna species being able to pose any significant threat to me. But I don't know what's out there. My PDA concludes that due to the planet having weak surface gravity and the buoyancy of water, it's highly likely that this planet could host multiple Leviathan-class predators. Although the largest predatory species I have yet to encounter, the Stalker, as the PDA has designated, aren't quite equipped to see me as a snack. August 6th, 2182. I have managed to make radio contact with a vessel orbiting one of 4546b's neighboring sectors. I received a transmission around 0300 hours from a transgalactic ship designation Sunbeam. They are currently en route to my position. In the meantime, I am tasked with finding a suitable landing location, and after a quick terrain scan, I have located an island approximately 800 meters west of my life pod, which might give the Sunbeam just enough room for a somewhat safe landing. I have yet to journey this far from the safe shallows, so I intend to pack extra batteries and food, and I most certainly intend to make it there in one piece. There have also been several instances of seamoth fragments scattered around the seafloor. If I can somehow fabricate a mobile vehicle bay, I may be able to construct a seamoth of my own. Although not anything incredible, it would be nice to rest my legs for a while. Have officially made landfall on the island. I have also encountered my first Leviathan-class lifeform, a reefback Leviathan, as the PDA has designated it. Although I was petrified by its size, I soon realized it was a filter feeder, which gives me hope that... What the This is incredible. The date is August 7th, 2182. The time is exactly 0812, and I have just discovered alien architecture. Ever since being stranded, I've been receiving transmissions that my PDA couldn't decode, but I had just assumed that it was corrupted data from the crash. I could have never expected anything like this. Geological data suggests that this structure is thousands of years old, but there's still some sort of force field blocking the entrance. I have my PDA hijacked into a terminal outside the building. It's going to take a while, but I'm attempting to decode whatever language this is. I've placed the landing marker for the Sunbeam. They should arrive within the next 24 hours. I just hope that when I get returned home, Altera will give me some kind of credit for all these discoveries. Maybe they'll even let me come back. The Sunbeam should be entering outer atmosphere now. And right on time.
Aurora, we see you. Man, whatever hit you guys really messed up your ship.
Captain? You're gonna want to take a look at this.
Is that a building down there?
It appears so, but I can't identify it.
What do you mean you can't
It
identify
doesn't come up on the system.
Look, it's not important right now. Boys, brace yourselves. We're breaching atmosphere in 10, 9, 8. Wait, what's that?
What?
No, that energy spike.
No,
In
shit!
the building?
Sunbeam, do not land! I repeat,
Everyone
abort!
get to the escape pods now. I don't think I'll be able to steer clear of it. Mayday, mayday! Thrusters have taken heavy damage. Bracing for impact. What the hell?
Oh my god, the building is a weapon. It's some kind of planetary defense system. What the fuck? What was that thing? Something jumped out of the water. It ate the Sunbeam. It fit a whole goddamn... The date is August 8th, 2182. I have yet to leave the island. My PDA has finished decoding the alien language, and I am to learn that this is a quarantine reinforcement platform. There is a disease on this planet, the Karar bacterium. Whoever or whatever built this weapon, they built it because they didn't want anyone coming to or leaving 4546B. The Karar is extremely contagious. It spreads through the water, and if you have made direct contact with any part of the water, it is highly likely that you've already contracted it. The disease isn't what I'm afraid of. There's something out here. Something so much bigger than anything that should be physically possible. Something I can't comprehend. If you're hearing this, it's a warning. Stay away from this planet.
Hi there. This is definitely a major departure from the stuff I usually make. But that's kind of the point, because I am doing something special. If you don't know who I am, my name's Lord Nugget. I'm a fairly small YouTuber who's trying to make a high quality video for every day this entire week. Like most other small YouTubers, I have a real life and a real boring job, so it will be difficult, but hopefully this little experiment will let me reach more audiences, and it lets me flex my creative muscles and show off what I can do. Stay tuned for the rest of the week where I have a bunch of crazy video ideas planned, and if you want to see this turn into a series, I have a pretty good plan of what I could do with it. Just let me know. I'm a pretty big fan of this analog horror way of telling stories, and I had a lot of fun making this video, so I would definitely be down to do more. That's part of the reason I'm doing this whole NUGGETHON thing in the first place. Thank you for watching, and good night.